and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to get big, beachy, voluminous curls to complete this look for a summer going out look. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Alright, so this is what my hair looks like air dried, and I haven't done anything to it. But I like to let it air dry because I do have a natural wave and I want to maintain as much of the body and curl as I already have. So I usually let it air dry overnight, and then the next day I'll just kind of start curling it. And what I'm going to do is alternate using a curling wand like this. This is by Remington. I think I got this at Target. And a 1-inch curling iron. This is Revlon. I think I also got this at Target, so don't need to splurge. So yeah, I will just get right into it and you can kind of just see how I do it. Okay, so I usually start on the top part because that's what you can see, and when you have a lot of hair like me and you're getting started, you start to lose energy and steam towards the end. So if you start on the parts where you know people are gonna see, those parts are gonna look the best. That's just a trick I've learned through trial and error. And I want this to be messy, so I'm not going to have a perfect part. I'm just gonna get right into it. So I'm going to be alternating the direction I curl my hair. So for this piece, I'm gonna curl it away. You just hold it, twirl it, and just so you know, I'm looking into like a tiny mirror from here. It's right here. So it's kind of hard for me to see. All right, so that's what that curl looks like. And that's using this wand. And so then I'm gonna take another piece right under it, and I'm gonna curl this with this curling iron, and also do it away from my face. And for this, I'm leaving like an inch of the ends out. I don't know if you can see that, just so that it kind of creates that undone look. And then I usually kind of like pull it out a little bit. But if you can see, there's a difference between this curl and this curl. This one's a little bit more crimpy, and this curl is more ribbony. But when you combine the two and change the directions, it gives like a really pretty effect. So for this piece, I'm gonna go towards the face, like this, and I'm leaving the end out. I usually hold it for like 5-6 seconds, and then I pull it out. I also like alternating or changing the curling iron because it gives the other curling iron a chance to heat back up. Okay, so I'm doing this one towards my face as well. And I just continue to work my way back, continuing to alternate the direction I curl my hair. So this one's away from my face. This one I'm going to do towards my face. You can kind of start to see how that all mixes together and creates a really bouncy, beachy wave. Okay, so once you start getting a pretty good section like this going and you can't see what you're doing, I gently drape this section over and clip it just so I can see the hair that hasn't been curled yet. So once I do that, I continue to grab like 1-inch sections, and I'm gonna do this one away from my face because I just did the other one towards. But you just keep grabbing random pieces of hair and just continue to alternate away from the face towards the face, and then can also continue to change irons just to give a really good mix of curls. Okay, so I'm going to take this one, go towards the face. Okay, so now I'm going to take these newly curled sections and add them over to this little bunch just to get them out of the way. And I'm just going to keep going. So for this section, I think I'm going to do it towards the face with the wand. You kind of have to keep track of what you've done and where you've done it. If you need to be more methodical about your sections, then that might help. But for me, I just kind of have in the back of my head what I've recently done and what I haven't. So I'm going to do this one away from the face. And I usually hold the iron until I feel like the hair is hot. And then that's usually how I gauge when to pull it out. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna go away from the face. The whole point is you don't want your curls to combine. If you do a bunch of curls in the same direction next to each other, they're gonna blend together and make one big kind of glamour wave. So the biggest thing is you want to separate your curls. So if I'm doing this section right here, I'm gonna go towards, away, towards, and then you just alternate what iron you're using. So I'm gonna use this one right here because I know that on the last section I used the other curling iron away from my face. So that way this curl and this curl are different and they're going different directions. So I'm gonna use this one, go away from the face. It's hard to do the back of your head because you can't see back there, obviously, so I just recommend switching it up. It doesn't need to look perfect, so it works out that way. Okay, so here's all these curls, and then I go like this because I know that's where I kind of wanted to have it parted. And now you can just kind of go through with your fingers and brush it out. And I like that volume, so you want to just kind of shush your hair and let the curls kind of give that bounce and volume. But you can see how that makes, like, even, I haven't done the underneath hair yet, but it makes a nice combination of curls. All right, so I'm going to start over here now. But I'm a very visual person, so I kind of do it as I go. I don't really have a plan. I look at the hair, I see, you know, or I envision how that curl would look if it was curled this way or that way. Ah. This is a great look, right? Okay, I just had to change the battery on my camera. All right, so right now, let's bring all this hair down. All the hair just curled down. You can kind of see how it's coming together. So I'm going to take all of that hair. You can kind of tell which hair has been curled and which hasn't. And just pick it up. Okay. I'm going to plop this on the top of my head and clip it up. Okay, so now we're going to tackle all this underneath hair. And for this, I just try and go really fast because all of this hair covers a lot, like the majority of this hair. So really, it's just from here down that you're going to see. I'm gonna go ahead and curl all of it, but I guess my point is like you don't have to be as like precise or nitpicky about what curls you do and where. I think that's all of my hair curled, so I'm gonna bring all this down. And now I'm just gonna kind of just finger through all of it just to make sure that the curls are nice and broken up and beachy. Hard for me to see, sorry. Okay, I think that is as good as it's gonna get right now. So here you have it. This is my beachy summer waves, bouncy and voluminous, and a fun take on curled hair. I hope you enjoyed this routine, And if you're interested in my makeup, I also did a routine on a summer glow bronze goddess look that should be up as well if you're interested. I think that the two go really well together, especially for the summertime. So if you have any questions or concerns or any ideas for my next videos, please leave a comment below. Otherwise, I will see you next time in my next video. Take care, bye.